Hi, it's Kristen. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about how to care for the lovely fiddle leaf fig that everyone has been going nuts over for a couple years now. I've had this fiddle leaf fig for a while now and it is thriving and growing. It's getting new leaves just about every week. And so I thought I would share with you today how I take care of it, talk about the lighting that it likes, talk about watering, talk about cleaning it, talk about fertilizing, all those things. Also in this video, I'm going to share with you how to make a DIY leaf shine. I use this it's very gentle, and I use it to polish and dust the leaves off about every month or so. It keeps it looking nice. You want to make sure the leaves are clean so it can, absorb the sunlight, things like that. I'm going to share with you that recipe at the end of the video. So let's talk about lighting first. So fiddle leaf figs like bright indirect light. So you want to put it somewhere where the sun is not coming directly in and could burn the leaves, but you definitely want it near windows, doors, things like that to get that indirect sunlight because they do like a lot of light. You also want to be careful that you don't put it near windows where there could be drafts or air vents, things like that, where it could be blowing a lot of heat on it or a lot of cold air. Let's talk about watering. Something to know about fiddle leaf figs is that they don't like being like sopping wet. So you want to make sure that the pot that it's in has holes in the bottom so it can drain, and then put a little tray at the bottom, of course, to catch any excess water. But you want to watch and make sure that there's not water sitting in the bottom of the tray too often, because that could be a sign that you're over watering your plant. I choose to water my fig about once a week, and I just use this little watering can that I got from IKEA. It's the perfect size, just the right amount of water I feel like for my fig and the size that it is right now. So I do that once a week. Another thing that I do every week when I water it is I turn it a quarter turn, just to make sure. I kind of have it in a spot where there's like a corner of windows, so that means that some of the plant would be getting more light than the other. So I just give it a quarter turn every week when I water it, just to make sure that the whole plant is getting the same amount of light and just to try to keep it happy. Another thing that I do to take good care of my fiddle leaf fig plant is I fertilize it once a month. So I use this Espoma organic indoor plant food. I got it from my local nursery. It was $6.99 there. And what I like about this is that it's pre-portioned, so you just tip the bottle and it gives you a dose of it, and then it tells you how much water and all of that to add to it for your plant. So I do this once a month, especially during the growing season, which is usually like spring to early fall. You can back off of this in the winter months, but definitely in the spring and the summer, you want to make sure that you're feeding it once a month so it can be growing and thriving and looking beautiful. So I have this whole thing filled up with water and the organic indoor plant food, and I just like to go all around the base of the plant, just kind of in a swirling motion, making sure that none of it gets left out. You don't want more water on one side than the other. So something else that's really important in taking care of your fiddle leaf fig is making sure the leaves are dusted off. So if the dust is collecting on them, which it will if it's in your house, then it can't absorb the sunlight, things like that, like it needs to do. So it's wise to take a damp cloth and just kind of cradle the leaves and gently dust off all the leaves. They are big leaves and they will collect a lot of dust, but it's definitely necessary to keep your plant healthy. And something that I like to do in addition to just using the water is I like to put a little bit of lemon juice in some water because it adds a little bit of a shine to the leaves. So to make this, we're just going to use half a cup of water. And you can either put 1 drop of lemon essential oil in or just half of a lemon like I'm going to do today. Just going to squeeze this right into the water. And this just makes the leaves like nice and shiny. So that's all you do. You just squeeze the lemon into the half a cup of water, and then I'm going to show you how I polish off and dust the leaves. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was helpful to you. I hope that you find these tips just easy to follow, and I hope that you can grow a very beautiful and happy fiddle leaf fig in your home. If you're new here, I would love it if you would subscribe. I usually get out about 2 videos a week, and this is a lifestyle channel, so all things kind of motherhood and lifestyle. I love like home decor, decorating, things like that. DIY projects. I also homeschool my 4 children, so there's a lot of homeschool content that comes out on my channel here. So if you're into that kind of thing, I would love it if you would subscribe. Again, thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.